Hey, Retro. You son of a night scalper. You promised to unbox the gold Trans Am so we can see photos of it? When can we see that? Don't be a Buford Julakis who says one thing and does another.
Crack it open, take a ride, gold firebird looking fly. Maisto magic scale 118, retro vibes on the screen. Crack it, retro collectibles. Crack it, can't deny that glow. Unboxed and ready to roll. This trans.
Guys, don't worry, we still have a mountain of heavyweights to do of Hemi Nate's collection. The reason I want to do this, we touched on it a little bit on the live. We can't do glamour shots on the live and all that, so it was just a light look at it. We did the red one, the black one, and the blue one already, so it wouldn't be right if we didn't do this one. And not to mention, people seem to like Maisto videos. I can't believe that. I used to just do a Maisto if I had nothing to unbox, and then I was like, wow, 800 views overnight. But yeah, this one, what sets it off is that tan interior. It's gorgeous, so we're going to have a look at this one today, and we're going to get back to Nate's heavyweights in the next video. This one here belongs to Will. If you remember, Will's the guy that provided the vocals for the song that was in this video. Just kidding. But Will found this luckily at Costco. It looked like a crappy skid of mixed old ones. I wasn't even going to touch it. And he actually started digging through and found one of these in the middle. So it just goes to show you guys about putting the work in. Yeah, what sets this one apart, I think, is the tan interior. At first, I wasn't a fan because it's gold, but the interior is what sets it apart, I think. Oh. By the way, if you didn't see the last video, we went and got a heck of a deal on a vintage Bandit car, and it worked out so good for Tiger Speed Collectibles because he just messaged me probably not even 3 weeks ago telling me he was looking for one. So yeah, that worked out really good. He got a heck of a deal. He ended up getting 2 cars for what he was for what the original Bandit the guy wanted to sell it to him for. He got a Bandit in better condition and a bullet in the box, so that worked out awesome. Just goes to show patience pays off, guys. That's another reason why I'm really drilling that video and everything, that whole transaction, is because it shows what I'm always preaching about being patient with this stuff. Not pulling the trigger right away. Spend time on Marketplace and on Craigslist, places like that. And get to know the prices of them. And when I say the prices, I mean the lower prices. Because if you're going to buy something, you're not going to pick the higher priced one, right? If it's the same condition and all that. So we love Maistos, guys. You cannot beat the bang for the buck. $23.99 in the store. And they are vastly improving. Now these guys here, plastic model kits, guys, are 1 of 25 scale, most of them, the average one. And they're $50 a pop. You can get these for $23.99. And it's like a blank canvas. Like you can do a bunch of stuff under the hood. With paint pens that'll get in the little spots. Maybe do the rad cap silver, maybe do the reservoirs white, maybe do the master cylinder. Those teardrop headlights, they love them. Yeah, they did an amazing job on these. And what they have that the older Ertl ones don't, like the Bandit. Mind you, I will not knock Ertl comparing them to these because this is new and the Ertl one is, 23 years old, whatever it is. So these guys had time to correct those mistakes. But you cannot beat the value of these guys. And before it was kind of a secret that these came to Costco because they only came once a year in December. And only the people that knew about it would go buy a bunch of them and sell them to the people that didn't know about it for astronomical prices. But now they're coming every month. Like they're a regular part of the stock. So the gig is up, I think, for these guys. This gold one is still pretty hard to get, although it has been flooding through stores more. Like I seen Burlington got it. Burlington Costco got it. But yeah, something like this, you could buy it $23.99, pull it right apart, pull the body off, and do the interior proper. And like somebody like G would go nuts with something like this. Brand new, it's like a blank canvas, right? And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I would love to take my, well, not mine. I'd love to find a beat up OG Bandit, like one on Marketplace, one that's beat up or whatever, scratches, whatever, or just loose, and put these tires and rims on it. I would love that. That would be awesome. So yeah, this video, guys, is more or less about the Glamour shots because we didn't get to see those last video. But let's go have a better look at this up on the Retro Collectibles Look-See set. So guys, Maisto, the only Maisto, I've only seen one Maisto out of all of them I've looked at. And you guys know I've looked at lots. I've only seen one that had paint rash. And it was specks of paint rash. And it was on one of the old Corvettes from the 90s. It was still in the box. Guess where the paint rash was? Directly under the strap that was still on from the 90s. So I don't blame the car. But yeah, I've seen, that's the only old one I've seen with paint rash. For anybody wondering if it'll show up over time. But that's why we de-strap these guys. Try to avoid that. But you could see for $23.99, guys, and they were recently on sale here in Canada at Costco for $18.99. But they really killed it with those rims. Love it. See, it could use some color. I'll show you what I mean in a second here. See, my Bandit has at least a little bit of color. The master cylinder's done. Valve covers are done. Block is done. Just a little bit of color. That reservoir at the front is done. See, little things like that would make all the difference in this car. Not a whole lot to see in the trunk, but we still check it out anyway. I do find the interior is getting a lot better on these. There's a good shot of it. There it is next to my Ertl Bandit. That costs a lot more money, but it's not necessarily more awesomer. Well, not the wheels, but again, we're not going to fault that because it's old. But we are going to have a look at this thing right now and take it to court. I think we know how it's going to do. I think you guys know what time it is.
Yo, click, flash, let the shutter drop. Collectors in the building and we running the block. Retro collectibles, glamour shot so clean. 1/18 scale shining like a limousine. Chrome on the model, reflections in the frame. Best photos ever taken.
Most of us collectors know. But to the newer collectors or people that don't know, these Maisto cars, the 1/18 scale that you get at Costco or Sam's Club, you cannot beat the value. And it's like a blank canvas to those who like to customize. This is the gold Trans Am. So far they did the black, which is my favorite, the red, and the blue. This is the gold. I wish they would do one in the Rockford Files style. Can you imagine that one, guys? This color, but the Rockford Files, they're doing a lot better on the interiors as well, guys. But they're slowly stepping it up. I think it looks great. How do you beat the value, guys? Oh, look at that. There it is. Boom! Well, there she is, guys. The latest Maisto Trans Am. You cannot beat the bang for the buck with these things. Don't forget, they got an 87 Grand National, a black one, coming out in 2026, apparently. 2026. Don't forget to grab that one. First release and everything, and in black. That one will be hot if it's done right, guys. And I have a feeling they will do it right. Glenn is just pulling up from work, and I'm just getting ready to head out for work. I found 2 boxes to ship the Bandit car and the other car. I got to make sure they're going to fit. I've got to grab bubble wrap, and if those boxes don't fit, I'm going to find other boxes. Yeah, I'm just going to look into shipping those, and the next video coming will be one of Nate's heavyweight cars, guys. I promise, just wanted to do this one to show other people that weren't on the live. Plus, it's Maisto, right? We love Maisto. They're bang for the buck. Do me a favor, hit that like button for me. While you're at it, hit the bell notification. And as always, guys, the most important thing, stay safe, happy hunting. Don't let Centennial Night Scalper get you.